2x2 cover 6 versus the comeback 1st and 10, keeping everything in front of him. Ramsey has one of the smoothest back pedals and break transitions in the game, as he shows right here by pointing his chin down towards his break to give him momentum for the PBU. 12 personnel X jet sweep. Ramsey has outside contain, does a good job of attacking the outside shoulder of Jarwin to force Zeke inside to get the tackle. Correction, Austin, not Zeke. Bunch open cover 1 off man versus Hearns, who stems outside as if he's running an outside route based off of the splits, but he runs a stutter and go. Ramsey watched the film a lot this week and he didn't fall for it. He makes a play over the top. He stays home to get the INT for the Jags. Base left twin stack, H fly, play action, pass. Robert cover 1 is the coverage. Alshon stems inside, so now Ramsey switches the communication with Gibson, and now he has deep thirds. And now he just absolutely undercuts the ball from the backside of the field and makes a Sports Center top 10 INT. Trey open, Jags are playing the combo coverage. Ramsey is hard inside leverage with the safety help over the top as if it's 2 men. AB runs a dig, but he can't release inside like normally. So Ramsey creates separation with his right arm to grab control of the route. Kind of loses his balance, but he makes up for it with the contact on Brown while bringing the ball in. Empty outside leverage, cover 1 look, but it's cover 3. Ramsey jumps the seam route and just plucks the ball away from Big Ben as he was looking to connect with AB. Another Sports Center golden glove type of catch, and Ramsey, he just baited him into making this throw. Most cornerbacks won't make this catch, but Ramsey is a dog, D-A-W-G, so he did just that. 12 personnel, cover 1 versus AB. AB immediately stems inside on the skinny post. Ramsey's strength is at the LOS. He uses his 41.5-inch arms to dictate the stem of AB, which forces it to be a perfect throw. And he undercuts the throw, and he just locks in to focus in on bringing in the INT. Say that 3 times fast, and you can say what you want to say about Jalen, but he makes plays. 12 personnel, cover 1 off man versus Hilton, who runs a 20-yard button route. Ramsey is nice and low the whole time, and he's under control, and he lets Hilton eat up his cushion because Ramsey already knew what the route was, and he comes in to get the PBU. Bunch open cover 3, Ramsey has deep thirds of the field, which turns into man once Hilton eats up his cushion, which forces him to open his hips. Once Hilton sees the hips open, he makes his break, but Ramsey baseball turns to gain momentum to recover and make a prime time play. My God, look at that break. And look at this PBU. Woo! Right in the nick of time, as usual. Pistol near type 21 personnel split, true cover 1, no robber versus JD, who runs an over route. This is the hardest route for a DB to cover, especially since he's already aligned outside leverage. Any DB that has ever played know that this is the most challenging play, and he stepped up to make a play. The back view, you guys can really see the ground that he had to cover just to be in position to make that play right there. Bunch open cover 1 versus Hopkins, who runs a slant. Once again, Ramsey best work is at the LOS. Even when it looks like he's beat, he's not, because he uses his arms to disrupt the natural timing. Hopkins gets Ramsey to reach first, but Ramsey recovers and finishes through the ball. "12 personnel, true cover 1, no robber in the middle of the field. Ramsey is outside leverage, and once again, he is guarding the hardest route known to all of DBs, aka the crosser, and he trails and he undercuts the route to get, in my opinion, the best interception of the year, and he finishes off year 3 strong. Here's the back view. You can see the play action, the flow. Now you just see D-Walk just throw the ball, and Ramsey, he just make a Florida State Seminole type of play, you dig? And there you guys have it. Jamar Rashawn. Follow me on all of my social media platforms and subscribe to the channel. I just did a breakdown of Jalen Ramsey. He defended 455 routes. Out of the 455, he was targeted 128. Out of the 128, he allowed 78 receptions, which is kind of high. But out of the 78, he only gave up 3 touchdowns, which in my opinion was a damn near perfect season. For a DB, he had 12 pass breakups with 4 INTs, and he for sure put his money where his mouth is because he had that target on his back and he rose to the occasion. Now let's see what the Jaguars do with him this offseason. I know they said they won't trade him, but you know how the NFL goes. Not for long. Peace out.